We are live, guys, with Catfish Cassidy. Cat- They don't call her Catfish Cassidy because she catfishes people. That's just crazy. What is the need for her to be catfish people when she's about to be famous? No, people use her a lot. Her pictures, her story, her life in catfish schemes. And now she's here to prove to the world who she actually is and shows them that you're not talking to the Catfish Cassidy, the greatest women's baseball player that's ever lived.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field and Sarah. BP started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire field.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often a player's hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers.
Here we go. Even though we're D, we're going to get better.
Sarah, we're into infield play now. I have to tell you, this is my favorite part of the combine. From a scouting perspective, every time I walked into the ballpark, I'd always focused on my shortstops to begin with. I'd look at their footwork. I'd look at their body control. I look at their glove-to-hand transfer and how accurate their arms were. You know, we are an industry that loves arm strength, but it's the quickness of the ball out of the glove and it's the accuracy of the throw that's important. And I'm trying to see which of these players really check those boxes off for me.
Well, that exchange is something we can now measure thanks to StatCast, which is outstanding. In terms of metrics, obviously, we are going to focus on that arm strength, even though I agree it isn't the end-all be-all. And your shortstops are certainly the ones leading the way. Average of about 86.3 miles an hour on that max effort arm strength in 2023. Again, that's their top 10% of their throw. The absolute best of the best. And that doesn't even account for the guys like Ellie De La Cruz out here.
And, you know, it's really interesting, Sarah, if you watch the drill work that's being done. So they started balls at them, then they went the glove side, Then they went to the open backhand side to really see what arm strength was. And then they finished with slow rollers, both the backhand slow roller and the ball they came in at, trying to see how they utilize their body and if they can throw from different arm angles. Let's take a look at the third base position. You know, when I think of third base, I think of Nolan Arenado. So I'm looking at first step quickness and body control, and if they can throw from different angles. So in this drill, let's focus on that. When we turn to second base, look at angle reads. The best second basemen in the game, they've got great first step quickness, and they've got great angle reads to the ball.
So, guys, we're looking at something I had to take care of. It's okay. We're gonna fix this. One.
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft. Cassidy now at the plate. She strides confidently into the batter's box. To look at her, you'd never know the intense pressure she must be feeling. Checks at strike one. Called strike right there. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Dives, but it's off the glove. And just beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Nobody out, bases loaded. Hancock digs in now.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
0-1 now. High fly ball to right field. Makes the call and the grab. Both runners tagging. Oh, the throw is too high. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The tag out, but a run does score on the error. There's always a lot of risk when you blow through the stop sign. You'd better be right or you'll look pretty foolish. On that play, he chose wrong, and that'll frustrate his base coach and his manager. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, come on, big dog.
Move to first. Cassidy back in on a dive.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
2-2, and the pitch. Runner on the move. 1 run. So 2 on and 2 out. Dorta getting ready to hit.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
0-2, rocks and fires. Grounder to short. Fires it into second. Out with room to spare, and that's the... Runner at first, nobody out. Strike 1.
0-1. Come on, let's turn it now. Come on, let's turn it.
That one fouled off. Nieves takes his lead at first with nobody out.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. So up next, Julio Montez. 2-2, here's the pitch. Out to short. Whips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. 1 out and the base is empty.
1 down, 1 down. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there.
0-2's the count.
All tied up. Bottom half of the 5th. Wouldn't chase that time. Slider misses away. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. Hack and a miss. That's a strikeout. Catfish Cassidy, the next to hit. 1 for 3.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Swing and a foul pushed off to the right.
1 out now.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Got the batter swinging.
Hey, I don't like
Way
the
out in front of the
swing.
slurve there.
Slower.
Set for the start of this inning, and now the right fielder, Keaton Casto, hoping to put the tying run aboard. On the ground to the left, Cassidy. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine is over, and what an array of talent we've witnessed today, with many players leaving all.
You gotta find that swing.
It's day 3 of the MLB. Man at first with 1 gone. Cassidy now at the plate. This is another hitter who can really put a charge into one. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. You may be wondering, just how does a player score a summons to the invitation-only draft combine? Well, eligible high school and college players are selected by a committee of MLB, USA Baseball, and MLB club scouting executives.
Here we go.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
One
Slider
ball,
misses
2
away.
strikes.
She fell behind 0-2, but after seeing a pitch that far outside the zone, she might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. 1-2 now. Swing and a drive. That one is back there.
Heads up, wall, wall, wall.
Snags it on the warning track. To the top of the order we go. Stepping in, Ethan Finnegan. Bouncer out to short. Cassidy. Throws to first. 2 out. 1 out and the base is empty.
Here we go.
And that one fouled off. While all of these prospects expect to be drafted, the personalized player report they receive, including evaluation data and tools for improvement, makes participation here a valuable experience no matter what happens in the future. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Back here at Chase Field, on to the next inning. Now at the dish, Ken Rivers. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Saucedo getting ready to hit. Out to short. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to first, double play. With the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Good rip, but that 98-mile-per-hour heat just a cut above.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1 now. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Downstairs.
Whoa, that's down.
Good job to let the low one go there.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout.
I started swinging way too early. That was my bad.
And now it's going to be Catfish Cassidy. She's got another chance now to prove she's not just an asset in the field. She can make some noise at the plate, too. Fouled off. She was late. 1 out and a runner at second. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. 3-1 ball game. Throw not even close to in time. She's safe. Digging in, Chad Hancock. Runner on the move. This one's low. Throw to second, and she's safe. Cassidy, the runner at second, 1 away. Runner goes again. Grounder to short. And now 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Charlie Fuller.
2 down, 2 down.
On the ground to the right side. And handles this chance. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's the catcher, Harold Cott.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
Tying run waits at the plate. Ground ball, right side, Nieves. There's 1. Out. On to first, double play. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Joe Severino. Up the middle. Whips it to first. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine is in the books. We saw a lot of players make compelling cases for their futures in professional baseball. Nope. Hello and welcome to day 4 of the... And now, Catfish Cassidy. This is another hitter who can really put a charge into one. She swings and fouls one off. You have to feel for these youngsters and the pressure they must be feeling. Sure, the nerves may settle a bit after the first couple games, but they've still got... And now the runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third, safe by plenty. And she goes down on strikes. 2 down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Frank Romero. Out to short. Cassidy. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Attack that zone.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
Hey, we got no one right here. Come on now.
It's ball 1.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Good discipline there by the slugger. You'll see a lot of pitchers try to induce chases on fastballs up there. Two-two pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Here's the 2-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Pitcher still hasn't found the put-away pitch. 3 straight foul balls. Rips this one to short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. 1 out with a runner at second.
Get a strikeout. Oh, sit on something right here. Let her fly.
That one missed. It must be so hard to concentrate on the game when you know this is your last chance to impress the scouts and decision makers who control your baseball destiny.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Runner edging away at second base.
That's ball 2.
That's down and in. And it's a pop-up. Makes the grab for the second out. Man at first with 1 gone. Now at the dish, Henry Ozuna. The 1-1 offering. Grounder might be 2. Cassidy. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, number 25. Cassidy leading things off and takes a strike. Check swing held up, and the count even 1-1.
Pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
A little out front there, swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A strikeout there.
You're
And
be
there's
kidding me.
one away.
I'm not swinging.
Back here at Chase Field, and now at the plate, Catfish Cassidy. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. That one
0-1
stayed in the
count.
tunnel for a good long while. Excellent pitch.
Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
That's off the mark. Ball one. Slider misses away. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Gets her swinging. Nobody out, first and second here. Now it's the shortstop, Catfish Cassidy. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
0-1.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right now, huh? Rack him up now.
0-2, waves at that one. 3 Ks already for her in this one, but she has to shove that aside and focus on this at bat right now. Swings through that one for a strikeout. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. As always, it was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their...
Yeah, not the Orioles. We want to change history. We want to change fortunes of Colorado Rockies.
With the 6th pick of the 12th round, the Colorado Rockies select Catfish Cassidy, a shortstop from the West Region. With the 2nd pick of the 13th round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Mia Lewis, a starting pitcher from the West Region.
Bases are empty with 2 away. At the plate, Catfish Cassidy. All eyes are on the batter's box as she steps up to the plate and into the history books. In the dirt. That one ripped into right center. It's pretty far back. That one is gone. That's easy. 2 outs, bases empty. She steps into the batter's box for the 2nd time in her professional career. That one fouled off. Oh, doesn't get the call. That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. And it's gone. It just got out of here. Did it again. Home run. Runners at first and second with 1 out. You can sense the anticipation from the crowd every time she steps up to the plate. Ground ball to third base. And it gets by. Coming around third. Fires it to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. And they lead by 3. 1 out and runners at first and second. And now the right fielder. Kick, the pitch, runner goes. And they're all loaded up. Stepping in, the third baseman, number 80. 0-2, rocks and fires. Grounder to the left side. And handles this chance. Feed to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Swing and a miss out in front of that.
0-1.
Fouled off. She was late. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. That one not close. Next offering is outside. And the 2-2. And another ball.
Count is full.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So hard to hit a well-executed fastball in that location. No shame in fanning on that pitch. 1 out and the bases are empty. Kyle Teal will hit next. Grounds it to short. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. On to the next inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Catfish Cassidy. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Come on, let it fly right here.
0-2 now. Fights that one off.
You
We'll
know, it all
reset and do it again.
changes when you play. Supposedly, you get drop it high, but it's all good. We're all going to get to the same place. Doesn't matter when we come in. So this is where we really need to shine.
Swings
Well,
at
we
the
come
big
to do it
bender
here.
for the K.
But with 2K, that's not the best.
Cassidy made some big contributions for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers. Great game at the plate, and she certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win.
7 runs on 10 hits. No.
Catfish Cassidy digs in now. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Let's go, right here.
Strike one. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing
1-1.
or take on the pitch. That slider clearly had her fooled. Great pitch. And it's 1-2 now following the swing and miss. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, she couldn't connect on that slider down. Hack and a miss. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder. On the ground. Jumps and throws across her body. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Great effort on the jump throw, but not. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. With a runner on and a great hitter at the plate, it's such a confidence boost to get a swinging strike like that. That misses, and it's 1-1. 1 run in the inning so far. We're here in the top half of the third. And now the 1-2. And another ball. He placed that high fastball wisely because if you miss in the zone, she's gonna punish it. Wasn't a strike, but it also didn't leave the yard. Man at second with 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Hey, drop it. Here we go.
Hard ground ball. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and the runner scores. But she's in there easily. Nice job to drive in the run. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 runs. Runner at second here and 1 away. Ground ball, right side, and foul ball. And the 0-1 now. That one at the knees, it's a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. We're in the top of the 5th inning. That one misses, and the count 1-2. Incredible patience to take that one. You don't often see that at this level. 1-2 misses, and the count is even up at 2-2. And there's a ball. Swings and misses, struck her out. We head back to the top of the order, and now the right fielder. Bouncer out to short. Cassidy. Fires over to first, and that ends the inning. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout innings. So 2 down. Catfish Cassidy, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Late on that fastball, he reached back and blew the high heat fire. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Line, and that's a base hit. Now she turns for second. Well, clearly thought about 2, but back to first safely. 2 away and a runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter. 0-2, here's the pitch. That one hit to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that retires the side. One left on. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now the shortstop, Catfish Cassidy. Ground ball left side. And that squirts through. Lead runner turns at second. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, and that is out number 3. Hitting over. And he played the 1 down. The designated hitter getting ready to hit. 2-2 pitch. Out to short. And a base hit. That one might as well. Cassidy had a solid game for them, really helped lift them to the win. 3 hits in this one, always respectable. This game shows just why she's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results she did here. The batter now, Catfish Cassidy.
The shortstop, Catfish Cassidy.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And they get the out. End of a half inning of 1 out and the base is empty. And that one fouled off. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2, and the delivery. Swings through it, and that's a K. 2 outs with a runner at third. Pitch misses. 1-0.
1-0.
And another ball. That one misses. And now 3-0. Fouled off down the right side. The Yard Goats up big in this game, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Another full count pitch. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 3 runs on. Man on at first. The first baseman now at the plate. Now here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
Hey, who's in there?
We're back here at the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Catfish Cassidy. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
That's down and in. Can't get careless on 2-0 with her power at the plate. You don't want to just throw a get-me-over strike. Grounder up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. And here is the right fielder, number 81.
Oh shit.
Step off, throw to first. Cassidy back in on a dive. On 0-1, the delivery.
I'm going.
Runner on the move. Hard hit left field for a base knock.
Oh, go home, go home, go home, go home. Oh yeah.
In to score from first.
Oh
It's
yeah.
8-5.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 on and 2 out. Catfish
Catfish
digs
Cassidy,
in
baby.
now. And she's got really good wheels. One of those skills you just can't teach. That's off the mark. And that's ball 1. Not only does she have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits her on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can swing, and this one's hit
That's
high
deep.
and deep.
Get out.
It's way back.
Get out. Come on.
And you can forget it.
Let's go.
Circling the bases.
Let's
Third home
go.
run of this. Huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
Let's go. So. Let's see. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I missed it. What? Not too bad.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Action out of the AA Eastern League in this one. It's the Bowie Bay Sox and the Hartford Yard Goats. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Catfish Cassidy. Some serious power in her bat. Doesn't matter if she's facing a righty or a lefty. Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone. At a certain point, you have to commit to swing or take on a pitch. That slider clearly had her fooled. Great pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Nice job to spot slider out of the hand and read the movement. She did well to lay off that pitch. And the count 1-2. Slider, slider, slider.
Here we go, guys. Come on, here we go. Here we go.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Hack and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Oh.
First frame of the night. Man on at first. The designated hitter now at the plate. On the ground, right side, 4.
1.
6.
Got him.
3,
More
but
safe.
not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. Made them pay for that one.
Fourth home run. Now back.
One down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Diego Castillo.
Castillo.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To short. Could be two. Way too high. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. 2 outs, bases empty. Swinging a drive, deep left field.
Stop
Pretty
pitching
far
to me
back
like that.
there. It clanks off the foul pole. That's a homer. Touches them all. And
Count
that's
1-0.
too hot.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
This one in the air to right. The right fielder settles underneath it. Brings it in. Nobody on with 1 out. The
Now
left
batting.
fielder getting ready
The
to
left
hit.
fielder, Dante Williams.
On the ground to the left. Cassidy. Whips it to first. Out. That one was tight. Cassidy made some big contributions for them in the win. Lasted a pair of homers. Always great to see a player as locked in as she was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see her deliver.
Victorious yard goal. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 runners on base.
Not too bad, guys.
Here's a big power threat. Catfish Cassidy blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Awesome speed, strong power at the dish. She's got the kind of athletic profile that scouts absolutely covet. That makes for a very intriguing prospect. On a line for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. No time wasted here, and we'll see if her speed becomes a factor now that she's on first. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now the right fielder. Here's the pitch. Runner is on the go. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 1 hit. Now a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses away. Can't connect on the curve.
Why am I
She
swinging at
strikes
that?
out.
Oh my goodness, guys.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. First and second, 1 away. The third baseman will hit next. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Flips it for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. They pick up a... That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Pitch misses. And that is ball 1.
1-1.
Tried to get her chasing on the changeup. Breaking ball inside. And now 3 balls, 1 strike. I'd expect him to try and put a fastball in the zone to avoid the leadoff walk. The hitter might be able to exploit that. 3-1, couldn't come up with it. The batter now, the right fielder, number 81. 0-1 now. Runner on the go. Pitch is outside.
1-0.
Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone she won't soon forget. And the 3-1. Runner going again. This one's hot. Throw to third. She's out.
Now that the third baseman.
So digging in, Douglas Hodo. On the ground to second, might be two. The flip, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. One out and the bases are empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Catfish Cassidy. That's a little bit low. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. That one missed. Cassidy trying to get on and use that speed. Downstairs, it misses. Ball 4. One gone and a runner on at first. Digging in, the right fielder, number 81.
The right fielder, Jordan.
Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And the tying run's at the plate. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Go to second. Tag. Out. Cassidy had a decent showing in the loss. Went 1 for 5 with a single. Kind of an average performance in the losing effort.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious face-off. 3 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
Now at the plate, Catfish Cassidy. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One out with a runner at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Second inning set to start. And here's the first baseman, number 11. The 0-1 offering. On the ground to short. Slings to first. One out in the second. Now it's the shortstop, Jalen Vasquez. Here's the 1-1. Out to short. There with plenty of time. Inning over. One runner left aboard. Runner at first, nobody out. And a big swing and a miss. So important to get ahead against a great hitter in a spot like this. That clips the corner. Nobody out and a runner at first. Fights it off, we'll see another. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Swings and misses, struck her out. Runner at second, 2 down. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of the 5th. And that's off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. Way out front for strike 3. So it's... And now it's going to be the catcher, number 89. Ground ball left side. Could be 2. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So 2 down. And now the shortstop, Catfish Cassidy. That misses. And it's 1-0. Good discipline there by the slugger. You'll see a lot of pitchers try to induce chases on fastballs up there. Late with the swing there. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Got her. And that'll wrap this inning up. So they make short work of. Next to hit, the catcher, number 89. On the ground, Cassidy. Tosses across to first. And that's the end of the inning. No runs, no hits. Now the left fielder, Judd Fabian. Grounder might be 2. Cassidy. Feed to second for 1. Quick work out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs. With the potential winning run at second. And she grounds it to the right side. And it goes just foul. The winning run on second base. In there at the knees. With first base open, he can afford to be a little cautious with this batter. Might just pitch around her. This out to center. Hodo under this one. Pulls it down for the catch. Two outs and runners at first and second. The first baseman, the next to hit. Bouncer out to short. Cassidy. Sends it to first. That ends the inning and limits the day. With the potential winning run at the plate. Late on that fastball. After walking the last hitter, he just reached back and fired that high fastball for a strike. That's a good way to reset after giving up the free pass. That misses the zone. So a ball and a strike. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and misses. I don't know how you catch up to that one. And now the 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Bay Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead, and we're well into extra frames. That one misses inside. And we're all even up. Swing and a miss. Got her to chase up the ladder for the strikeout.